Amber from The Sensible Mama, and today I have a highly anticipated video for you. I am so sorry if I sound bad. I am very sick, but I have been promising to get this video to you guys for like 2 weeks now, and today was the only time I had time to do it, so we are just gonna roll with it today. Please forgive all this I got going on with my voice and my nose. It's just all bad. But I'm really excited today to be bringing this review video for you. This bag is very special to me because this is the KeriKit Amber bag. Now, this bag in this particular color was especially designed by my Sensible Mama fan base. I have a Facebook group called the Sensible Mama Chat-O-Rama, and when I decided to do this collaboration bag with KeriKit, I asked my customers and fans to help me pick out everything about the bag, all the way down to the color and the hardware. So after doing lots and lots of polling, we landed on, as a group, a navy bag with silver hardware, and guys, this is to die for. Now, this is a really subtle navy, and that's why I think in my lighting right now it's looking more black than navy blue, but I am gonna take this outside on a more sunny day and show you what this looks like in natural light. So today I'm going to unpack this bag. I have it all packed up for a trip that we took this last weekend to the Science Museum. I'm gonna unpack it, and as I go, I'm gonna talk about all the different features of the bag. Now, in case you're not familiar with KeriKit or the Sensible Mama is an online baby boutique. I sell diaper bags, toys, games, teethers, blankets, anything you could think of. And I am super excited about always looking for new brands to collaborate with. I did a special Sensible Mama diaper bag with Itsy Ritsy, and it sold out in less than 24 hours. It was very exciting. And so as soon as that launch was over, I decided to reach out to KeriKit and ask if we could do a collab bag with them as well. And that is where this bag came from. So this is the special Sensible Mama color. I will also be carrying this exact same bag in Dusty Rose and in gray. And those are the three colors that I will have at thesensiblemama.com, but the KeriKit website will also have black and tan, I believe. I will be the only one that has this exclusive bag in navy with silver hardware, and my bag, which this one is actually a sample, so I can't show it to you just yet. My bag is going to have Limea inscribed on this tab here. It stands for Love Ya, Mean It Always, and it is sort of the action cry of the Sensible Mama. We're all about loving on people always, no matter what, and so that is what we're going to have inscribed here on this bar. So like I said, I'm really excited to show this to you guys because this has been a labor of love, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so once again, I want to apologize for the lighting that we have in here. It is a super dreary day out here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I have no natural light coming in. So I'm going to tilt this forward just so you can get a little bit better picture of what this top looks like, because in this lighting you can just about barely see that. So this is a pretty big diaper bag. I would say it's a little bit bigger than the KeriKit Joy. I'd say it holds about the same as the 12 Little On The Go 2.0 version, so it is a slightly bigger bag. It's got lots and lots of compartments and special places to stuff things, so whether you are a pouch packer or a non-pouch packer, I think that this bag would work for you. So I'm going to start on the outside and then we're going to move around to the inside of the bag. I absolutely love the mommy pocket on the front of this bag. As you can see, you have dual zippers that go all the way around like this so that you can get in and out really easily. Here's that toasty champagne lining. And one of my favorite things about this bag is that it actually has a card slot holder here in the front. Now, if you have the KeriKit Joy, the older version of that bag, you might have noticed that these slots were just like the teensy tiniest bit too small to get American credit cards in here. So now the great news about the Amber is that these do fit. You can see I've got my ID here and a debit card and a credit card in those slots. They come in and out nice and easily, so you can just grab them and go. There are two loops right here that you can use either for pens or, as I've done right here, for lip gloss. So I had two lip glosses there. There's a little slip pocket here on the front, and this is where I had my pill case. But I also wanted to show you that this slip pocket, which I'm trying to get a good image of here, is wide enough that you can fit something like a pill bottle in there as well, no problem. You also have a whole lot of space here on the inside of this front pocket. So down in there, I had a Jujube B-Charge that has some of my business cards in it, and then I had some Aquaphor down in the bottom. And that was really all I had in that compartment. I like to keep it light. I don't like that mommy pocket being too overcrowded. Now, you have bottle pockets on either side of the bag, and what I love about this is that you have dual zippers on the bottle pockets as well. So if you want to use this as a true bottle pocket like I have here, you can just zip up the pocket around the bottle and it keeps it in place really well. Or as I'll show you in a minute on the other side, you can close this all the way up and use it like a regular pocket, which I think is great. So what I have in here right now is I believe this is a 22-ounce Pura bottle, and this is what my son was using for his water at the museum. Here is a peek down into that zip pocket. It's nice and spacious and roomy. It's just got all kinds of space in there. So whether you're putting a bottle or just other quick grab things, this is a really useful pocket. The bag does come with D-rings, as you can see right here. And it also comes with these really pretty embellishments. This is a tag holder, and this is where I like to put a business card. I just have not done that yet. And this is that bar that I showed you earlier. It serves no purpose, it's just an embellishment, but this is gonna say Limea on it on the actual amber bag that's in my store. Now, if you're not a fan of this kind of thing, this is removable, so you can take it right off. And then you can, of course, attach this anywhere else you wanna use it, on your bag or on your keys or whatever you like. While we're on this side, I'll go ahead and show you that you do have a zipper pocket here on the back. This is big enough to fit a 12-inch laptop. This is also a great place for putting board books and things like that. They just fit super nicely in there. You do get two very comfortable, nicely padded straps. Again, these are full leather. This, again, as I mentioned, this is a sample bag. And one of the problems that we addressed after seeing this sample was these straps are just too long. Even if you are a really tall person, curvy, whatever, at the longest length a person would need, this is still absurdly too long. So one of the things that's happening is these are going to be a little bit shorter in the final version, and there's going to be an extra little loop so that you can actually tuck the excess strap underneath so that it's not hanging down by your side. It doesn't look terrible like this, but I do think it'll be a nice touch to be able to actually loop that strap underneath. Now, some of you may be asking, what is this unsightly mess right here? This is something else that will not be in the final version. This was just what was put on my sample bag. This is going to be how you're able to put the KeriKit Amber over the roller bar handles of your luggage. And in this prototype, this is just made of like a fabric, but the final version, which I have seen the final version, it will look like this. So it's actually going to be a full leather strap that goes across the top and the bottom right here. And you just take your handle on your luggage and slip it through these two straps, and that way you can carry this bag on your rolling luggage and not have to wear it on your back. So again, although this looks unsightly right now, it's going to look like this in the final version. In addition to that other zip pocket that I showed you on the other side, you also have a very small zip pocket right here, and this was where I was keeping my phone while we were at the museum. I like having it tucked back there when I'm in a crowded place because I just know no one can reach in there and steal it. Here is the other bottle pocket, and in this pocket I was keeping, I believe this is the small piece from Crafty She Designs 3-pouch trio. I like using this window bag for my daughter's teething treats because I can get an idea of when we're running low and when I need to start rationing them. So I had those in there. And then tucked in the side, I also had some hand sanitizer just for spraying down my hands and hers before she ate. The last thing to talk about on this bag before we move on to the inside is the grab handle, which I'll show you here. This is a really nice, solid feeling rolled leather grab handle. It is very, very sturdy, very well attached there. I actually have hung up my bag fully packed on my mudroom rack. So it's like hanging up, not supported by the bottom, and this has not bent or warped. The stitching isn't coming loose or anything. I don't recommend always doing that, but it is something that I've done before, and this bag has held up so well, so that's something that I'm super excited about. Okay, so let's move on to the inside of the bag, and one of the first things that I want to address is a lot of people have asked, will it be hard to get in and out of the bag because this flap doesn't take up the whole front space? And the answer is no. As you'll see in a minute, it is totally easy to get everything in and out of this bag. The other thing that I do want to point out is you may be seeing some gapping and bunching up here and around the front. All of that is going to be taken in on the final version. And again, I've seen the final version. I just don't have one here with me, and it's much tauter. About 2 inches, I believe, were taken in from the sides here just to get rid of this extra fabric which you're seeing. And so I was afraid to show you this sample bag because I was afraid you would look at it and say, well, I don't like this and I can't imagine what the new one is going gonna look like, so no thanks. But I'm choosing to show this to you because I think it's really important as a brand to show that you are willing to scrap your original idea and start over if you know that your customers aren't gonna love it. And that's what me and Keri did here. We just knew this gapping was going to bother people, so we said we're gonna push the launch back. If you don't know, the launch was set for February. We pushed the launch back and had this bag redesigned on the front so that this bunching here wasn't happening. And once you see the newest version, you'll see why we made that decision. It looks beautiful. So here on the front, you do have dual zippers once again. They're nice and buttery zippers for sure. And you have a flap that comes right open like this. Now I have found that this flap stays back really, really nicely. If you've ever used like the Jujube Forever backpack, you might have noticed that that flap, it just keeps falling back down on you. This one actually stays in place really, really well. But if it's ever bothering you, you can always tuck it in. Like this as well. But just to prove to you how well this flap stays open, I'm gonna leave it open for this video. Sitting right on top, I had a Jujube large set piece, and this was packed with toys and entertainment needs for my children. And I liked having that sitting right on top because I could get to it really quickly. And let me just show you down inside this bag. Do you see how neatly organized everything is? I definitely think this bag is best for vertical packing, so sticking everything on its side, not trying to stack it from the bottom horizontally because you will lose things. It's a very deep bag. But I just love the organization and how everything packed up in here so nicely. On the inside front part of the bag, there are two elastic slip pockets. And in one of those, I have a Jujube medium set piece. This has got pouches and bibs and things like that for my daughter. And in the other front slip pocket, I have my medical kit. Sitting right behind those two slip pockets, I just had, this is everything that's sitting kind of in the main compartment of the bag. Here I have a Caribou Bloom print small wet bag by Planetwise, and this is what I had my son's potty training things in it. So I have his little collapsible potty seat as well as some potty covers. Okay, I have a little bit of natural light coming into my house now, so I scooted my lighting back a little bit, so hopefully this doesn't look as washed out as it looked before. Here's another peek down inside the bag. Sitting just behind that Caribou Bloom wet bag, I had a Jujube large Be Organized piece packed with changes of clothes for my kids and a wet bag. Behind that, I had my Orchid Hearts Design Essentials Kit. This is available now at thesensiblemama.com. It's so cool. You get this clear window pouch, which you see here, that comes with a wristlet strap. You also get two wipes pouches, one in each print that they carry. You get a change pad, and you can fit diapers in there as well. So this was my little diapering setup for my daughter, and it worked fabulously. Next to that, I had a Replay snack stack with snacks for my son, and that was sitting on top of a Munchkin brand formula dispenser for my daughter. Then in the side bottle pocket, which is insulated, I had my daughter's bottle. The last bit of internal structure is this zipper that goes across the back. It goes down to about the top of my wrist, so about right there. And this was just where I was keeping some little disposable baggies for diapers, and I also had some time of the month needs in there as well. You do get a little key ring right here, which, to be honest, because this doesn't have a lobster claw on it, I do think that this is very convenient for putting your keys, but you will need for your keys to have some kind of like their own lobster claw on them, or maybe a carabiner or something, but this is a very, very convenient place to put your keys. So here's a look down into the inside of the bag. As I was mentioning earlier, you have two elastic slip pockets right here on the front. You have two insulated bottle pockets, one on either side, and then you have this long zipper pocket here in the back. All right, so that is the KeriKit Amber bag in the exclusive Sensible Mama navy with silver hardware. I hope you enjoyed this video. The bag is available for pre-order now at thesensiblemama.com. You do have to pay a non-refundable deposit, which is 50% of the total price. The reason why I do that is because I do place my orders up front, and if people cancel at the last minute, it creates a little bit of hassle. So all you have to pay right now is a 50% deposit, and you pay the other half when the bag is ready to go. Again, we're anticipating the launch in March or April. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Love ya, mean it always, mwah, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.